Hello, and welcome to Dice Chasers! We are trying something new for the intro today, if my chair would stop spinning. Barry has enough on his hands, so I'm going to do a quick previously on, and we'll be able to get right into it. So, last time on Dice Chasers, our party met a short distance outside of Neverwinter and found out that we were all heading towards the same place. We were all going to be taking a job from a man named Liam Teach, who was hoping to start up a scholars guild in
Phandalin.
So, the party was told to escort a carriage of supplies on its trip there, and that Liam and his traveling associates would meet us there. On the way, we found some dead horses on the road. Yalrith went to investigate, and we found out that these horses belonged to our employers, and then shortly after was turned into a pincushion by some goblins.
11 piercing damage.
Yalrith is knocked out.
A fight ensued, and we all fought very epically, other than Yalrith, who was doing death saves the entire time. And our young kobold friend, Toe, dealt the final non-lethal blow, which allowed us to interrogate the goblin survivor and find out what happened. And we learned that our employers were captured, not killed, and brought to the goblin's base. And so, after avoiding and falling into some traps on the way, we managed to make it to the cave, got attacked by goblins again because
The little goblin just screams, "Intruders!"
goblins were shish kebabbed, and with that done, we tried to break into the cave, and got flooded out. Tried to break in a second time.
You take a whole 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
And then Elio decided, since he can fly and has dark vision, he would go on his own.
Oof, fail.
Oh.
So I take that.
You take that.
Cool, Elo falls into the water.
And then after he just, drifted, nice little swim down the river, we found his body, and that's where we left off. So, will Elio survive? Will we be able to save our employers? Find out on this episode of Dice Chasers! Can you hear adventure calling? Do you hear it beckon? Choose your fate, the dice are falling. Chase your destiny. Traveling with your companions, forming your own story. Facing dungeons, fighting dragons, live your legacy. Searching for a greater purpose, carrying the burden of a pain-filled history, healing through the comfort of companions, chasing after freedom, waiting patiently. We can hear adventure calling, we will answer bravely. Toss the dice, we'll face our fate, we'll chase our destiny. Hi, I'm Megan. I do all the tech stuff, and I also play Sonia. And I messed up this time. We didn't have audio for the first about 15-20 minutes of this episode because I changed a bunch of stuff and forgot to turn that back on. So here is a quick recreation of what you missed in the beginning part so that we aren't just jumping right into the middle of it. Oh no, Elio's dead because he split the party. Whatever shall we do? He's a pincushion. Can I do a medicine check to, heal him and not put dirt in someone's mouth this time? Hooray! I didn't put dirt. Instead, I'm gonna use his healing herbs. But I gotta munch him first so that way that he doesn't choke on him. Choo choo choo. Mwah! I kissed him. Oh no! That was my first kiss! Oh, I am awake now and not dead. Thank goodness that Sonia was here to save me. What? Is that a goblin sneaking up on us? Oh, I should do British for Mercy, shouldn't I? What? Is that a goblin sneaking up on us? Yes, hello! I'm a goblin! I have underwear on a stick to show that I'm here to parlay! Except we kick your butt! No, you wouldn't kick our butt. Yes, we would kick your butt, and I'm here to make a deal. I want to be the boss, so kill the hobgoblin so I can be the boss, and then bring his head to prove you did it, and then we'll give you your friends back. We don't trust this person. I trust this person. Well, I mean, I guess this is, what we should do, because it's a win-win situation, because, I mean, if we say no, we have to fight all the goblins, and if he backstabs us, we have to fight all the goblins anyways, so, let's do it. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Yes. Yes, this sounds like a good idea. Yeah, sure. Okay, bye, sheep. Puts sheep in pocket. Maybe we should, split up. Half of us go this way, half of us go up to where I got pin-cushioned. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I will go with the sneaking around party. I'm also gonna go with the sneaking around party. Yes, me too. Okay then, I guess that me and Elio are gonna go do it this way, even though I'm still all nervous about that kiss thing. Climb, climb, climb. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Hey, Sonia, thanks for saving my life with those herbs. Oh yeah, it was nothing. I'm embarrassed. I cast prestidigitation over there and start the fight. What's that over there? Oh, that was the signal! I fire my bow at the hobgoblin! And I miss. That's good enough. That's basically what you missed. I think someone else attacked, but I'm filming this at the end of the episode, so go and enjoy what we all just played. Hope you
Welcome
enjoyed
back.
my super quick, dramatic recreation.
Of what happened so far before we realized the audio wasn't recording.
That's what happens when you
So-
change your sources.
We're just going to continue from here. Hopefully that little introduction was hilarious as I'm picturing it in my mind.
I'm sure it is.
And given Megan's talents, I'm gonna be laughing.
I'm
sure.
really great at talking quickly and unintelligibly and being annoying. So we got this.
Like all the kids on TikTok. So
Welcome to Dice Chasers.
welcome to Dice Chasers. All right. So
Welcome back to the
Sabrak,
fun.
you just cast Shield of Faith on your good buddy Jin, thus ending your surprise round.
Hi.
So we'll just come around to Sonya.
I feel shielded from the world.
I guess bow was not working, so I'm just gonna yeet that back onto my back and use my glaive on this boy. Alright, hold on. Actually,
Glaive.
1 sec. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm a flank like we said we would. Then I'm gonna stab this boy.
Just don't shish kebab.
Okay, I'm trying to remember between different DMs the flanking rules of Berry.
Yeah, because there's no real flanking rules for 5.
You get advantage.
I say it's advantage.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah.
Yeah, as written, just so we can clear it up real quick. If you have advantage and you are a rogue type, you get your sneak attack. So flanking is just advantage now.
That makes sense.
So 19 hits.
Affirmative.
I'm gonna go down his
Nice.
back. And
Galbraith.
yeah, we're still level
Oh, sorry.
1. So I was like, wait, we're still level 1. I have nothing yet. That's the end of my turn.
Action surge.
I'm at level
We're
2
just
Use my
now.
like-
level monk to unarmed strike.
No, we got level 1. I'm getting our games mixed up. I'm like, wait, no, I leveled up recently.
Yareth is going to. I think she was 30, so she's gonna move into the room and pull out her short bow. And boom. Oh wait, that's not supposed to be advantage. Sorry.
Technically,
No,
No.
that doesn't count. She's not in the flanking position,
No.
so.
But
But
she's
21's gonna hit.
That's to the wolf.
Yeah, effectively, Sabric would need to be in the campfire for that to happen.
Mm.
The wolf is dead.
Meh.
S.C.H.O.O.L.
Ow!
It was a clean kill. Not designed to cause any suffering. And then
And this
on
is
the
when we learn with the boss fight that after the wolf is dead, the bugbear becomes enraged.
Oh no.
Goes
Oh
Super
no, he
Saiyan
was
outside.
John Wick!
Yeah,
We're
we don't
screwed.
keep that.
Bugbear in a suit with a beard.
I'm just gonna play my character is now John Wick. I nat 20 on everything, whether I roll or not.
oh my god, yes. And
Clark punches a hole in the ground, pulls out some double shotguns and straight.
Just unloading
It
everywhere.
was a
Consequences.
firefight.
Consequence.
and I'm gonna Toll of the Dead the bugbear.
Okay.
Does that not do extra damage that it's hit? I really do need to work.
It does.
Yeah, it should, because it deals 1d8 or
I have it.
1d12.
He saves, however.
Sorry, yeah, it's just
But-
a second then.
You killed my dog!
Ah!
Cue up the music from the red circle. Wham.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's
Jin's gonna take a 5 foot step over the corpse of the pupper, and take a swing.
You know, it's you're having a hard time getting your footing on this dead wolf. You just miss. Swing and a miss.
Yep.
Let me pull up my bugbear. Do 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 do.
This is where the real fun begins.
Oh yeah.
I realized that I think with how dark my setup is now, even though my knee is right there, it's not that visible.
No,
I'm just
it's like,
resting
what is this
my,
magical platform?
Yep.
All right, seeing that Ripper is dead with an arrow in it, he's going to pull a javelin. Actually, it was what he's using to roast it looks like a dead rat on. He's gonna hurl it at Yarlowith.
How dare.
Rat and all.
That's not.
That's definitely DoorDash right there.
I think that just hits
What's your AC?
11, but I've got the cloak.
So your AC is 12, 13 hits.
Oh yeah.
As this javelin pierces you for 6 damage. And again, there's a little roast rat right against you, where the javelin hit.
At least it's cooked. He gave you a snack.
Yep.
Your
she
ship the
eats that, does
dishes
she
is
get-
here.
If she eats that, does she gain the hit points back?
Maybe like 1.
Breath of the Wild rules. Just eat as you get hurt.
Yeah. Wait a second.
Eat. Breath of the
Huey
Wild,
will,
Skyrim, yeah. Yeah, go
Huey
ahead.
will go into Wisp again. Now I don't have the flanking because I'm in front of him, correct? Or did he turn?
Oh no, you and I are both on either side,
you
so
are
we
flanking,
have
yeah.
the flank.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you guys
I
just
wasn't
have
sure if it
advantage.
was only one of the other positions. Okay.
However, yes, he did turn his back to you to throw the
Ugh.
javelin.
Bloody
So
hell.
even with advantage, that's a miss.
That's okay. He'll just try again with some primal savagery.
/ berserker
Or did I hit?
There you go.
Yeah. Two.
So he's just between Sonia and Elio. Ah! Ah!
Well, that one's kind of like a back scratch gone wrong. It's just like, ow.
Oh,
Ugh, ooh, that's uncomfortable.
did you trim your nails at least?
Come on,
No,
just
I didn't. I grew them out.
tell me at least you washed your hands under the nails and everything. I mean, dude. That's
Yeah,
the rat.
pure and raw. Well, with his comrades engaged in the melee before him, he will once again do good old copyright bargain bin Iron Man.
Cobalt Man.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna do Sacred Flame, see what happens. So dexterity save of 13, or takes 6 radiant damage. Oh, nice. Good save right there.
He's dip, dodging, duck, diving, dodging, dodge.
We're fighting like a Dark Souls like PC here.
Right?
Yeah, just rolling.
Yeah, it's just rolling. Ah! Drink
Bonfire
your,
lit.
your yeah. Yeah, drink your Sunny D whenever you need to, and then off you go. Okay. Considering that the spell didn't work, I'll use that as my attack action, and we'll try to use Sacred Flame once again after our DM returns from his post.
Kitty, I
Yeah,
believe.
the cats were at the door.
Okay, so that will be for the cantrip for the bonus action, casting Sacred Flame again, since it is a cantrip.
Kentucky. And again, house rules, we treat cantrips as bonus actions.
Yes.
For all those people at home going, "Yeah."
But the
Yes,
book
but
says.
just because we can use, just since we can do cantrips, enemies can do that as well.
Yeah, this is just more
Right.
fun, guys. I don't care what the book says,
Mhm.
as long as it's
Right.
more fun.
Homebrew.
Okay, so it looks like another save from King Groll over there. So no damage.
Clark.
Ah, Clark.
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 Clark. Clark.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I take
Sonny.
a subtract action.
Okay.
Do it.
I am. He's rolling around like a golf
Put
ball.
him
I'm
to the
gonna
glaive.
smack him like one. With so just swing, uppercut with the glaive.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Yeah. Another 12 slashing. Up on his back again, because I guess he technically turned to Elio. This is not a good day for this guy's back.
Elrith, you are parts shish kebab now.
Yeah. Is the javelin impaled?
It's in ya, yeah.
Yeah, so Yareth will pull the javelin out of her.
Ow.
And throw it to the floor with a gah! And then she's going to kind of stomp over here to fire with her short bow. Yet again.
Okay.
And then normal. Oh,
It goes right between Sonya's horns.
and
What the?
she's so mad that she did pulling the javelin out take my bonus action?
Nah, we'll just say it was a free action to just impale yourself.
Okay.
It's like putting a weapon away.
Yeah.
It was just attached to you, that's all.
That's a D8. So is it a D12 for if they've taken damage?
Well,
You just click on the little bubble in your spell page, it should pop it up for us.
Doo-doo. That one.
yeah, it would instead take 1d12 points in necrotic.
Yeah, so just roll the d12.
Yeah, because I need to sort that out.
That's okay. 9. Okay. Well, you see him clutch his head, and he goes, the bells, and just collapses.
That's what you get for throwing javelins at me.
Ask not for
Very
who the
good.
bell tolls, they toll for
Don't
Clark.
Don't care. Yareth needs the last.
Like Sonya trying to tell the goblins off after she killed them.
Right?
Yup. Well,
Okay.
he down.
Well, I guess that's our side of the bargain done.
Almost.
I believe we need to decapitate the corpse now.
That's what Elio was just about to do. He grabs it by the scruff and
Yeah.
just starts.
Yareth
I mean-
rifling through the pocket.
Jin, you got a bigger sword. You wanna just kind of holds the thing up.
He just kind of like positions the sword.
Sonya and Yalrith, the crates that you're looking at all have a blue lion symbol painted on them.
I was just backing out of the way of the sword, but I guess I was like, oh hey.
I'll just divert my attention from this bloodshed. Ooh, cool stuff.
Elio will collect the head once it's removed.
It's been cleaved. Yeah, it's
Yeah, he'll just be holding it, not really care much.
I was gonna have Yara search the bugbear, but now I'm gonna have her search the crates.
Yeah, does this blue lion seem like familiar at all?
not to you guys, no. There's sacks and crates, and yeah, it's a blue lion. It's a. You think it'd be like a merchant company?
Okay.
Hey, Sabric, cause yeah, they're busy. Um,
Yes.
could you take a look at this? We aren't. Well, I'm not really from around here, so I don't really recognize this. But are lions usually blue?
Traditionally,
Yes.
no. However, if they
Sabrak
were
goes
to
to do some.
Yeah, traditionally they are not on the various flora and fauna. However, the sigil may bear witness to mayhaps a trade guild of some nature that emblazons their wares, sort of like a stamp or a brand.
Pop the lid off.
So they're all just basically like adventuring supplies and stuff.
Okay.
There's also
Oh.
grain and other provisions. So
Well, if
Yeah.
there's any sort of curatives in there, try and take those.
no potions of any sort. No, it's
Okay.
mostly like what there's you open one
Basic.
crate and it's got like hose, and scythes and stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sonia's
Thing we
just,
can immediately use.
she's looking at all of this stuff like Ariel in her like cave of trinkets. She's just like swings
at
the
this
sickle
stuff.
a little, like this is
Isn't it
weird.
neat?
Elio will also just check the bugbear. Though he doesn't think there'll be much on it.
You find a dingy little key.
Well, he'll take the key. Inventory. Dingy key.
Well, since we have managed to procure the item to verify our kill of the bugbear, we should be finding the goblins as well. For we need
Alright.
prisoners to be relinquished to our care.
Mm-hmm. Alright then. I would assume they're probably up above. Across the bridge.
Barry, what would be the absolute weirdest thing in this pile of provisions?
The weirdest thing?
Like, it could be something completely normal, but just like the thing you wouldn't see everywhere.
A spittoon jug?
I'm gonna take a spittoon jug.
A hurdy-gurdy, no.
Shove it in my bag.
It's called Clancy's Spittoon Jugs. The number one spittoon jug. It's got that
In
written
all
on
of
the side of it.
They got a monopoly on spittoon jugs.
And that goes in the pouch. And she skips over.
Do you guys want to just roll a quick investigation there?
Sure.
Everyone?
Sure, or whoever's actively looking for things.
Yeah.
Back.
Oh, yeah, that shouldn't be.
Back it up.
Turn that back to normal.
There. That sounds more like Elio's rolls right now. That's better.
So Brack would also like to take a look through and see if there's any documentation with the crates.
I'll say that 15
Cool.
found me my spittoon jug.
So Brad,
Jin just sits on a wolf corpse.
You look at the bugbear's bedroll, and you notice that it's lumpy in an odd way.
Hmm. Yeah, you see the Warforged there. I think Jin wanted to mention something about the wolf corpse as well.
Yeah, go for it.
I'd like to attempt to skin it.
You do this handily, as you are, adept at it.
So,
Having a
powering
black wolf pelt.
Warforged goes forward towards the bed, the rucksack that was left in the corner there, and you see the 6-foot-tall Robo-Man sort of going down, lowering himself and taking a look and seeing what might be there.
You find a small chest hidden in the bedroll.
Perhaps this might offer some insight into more of these wares here.
And Sabric would attempt to open it because, it's curious.
It is locked.
Elio, did someone say locked?
No.
Ah, dang. I think this is my first character in like the last 6 I've played that doesn't have proficiency in lockpicks.
Okay. How big is the chest? Is it like a small, like, hand chest? Oh, okay. Yeah, then that would probably be something that Sabrak would probably say,
Perhaps we might be able to give this back to Gundren. Speaking of which, we might find him in Pandalin. He might be able to have some ways of using this towards our endeavors of school as well.
No, yes, sir. No need. We have to take it with us. And,
Should we open
Elio,
it and take the stuff out? Like, we could just smash it.
Why would we wish to destroy this perfect vessel? It could be used for other things.
Okay, if you want to carry it. I'm just gonna head this way.
Elio will make his way towards the stairs.
So is this where you got, like, pincushioned earlier? Or, you know...
Yeah, there were, I don't know, 3 or 4 goblins, and I was distracted. Bumped right into the rock face, and then subsequently took 3 arrows to the chest.
Ooh. I mean,
Average
Dun, dun,
Tuesday,
dun.
it could have been 4, I guess.
I suppose. I don't even know. But it's average Tuesday. He definitely seems a little distant almost as he speaks, especially when he was talking about how he was distracted. And
Mhm.
from the man you first met, there's definitely a certain difference to him in the sense of that he's not quite his jovial self. If that wasn't agonizingly clear from the river plus goblin incident.
Yeah, Yara's quiet when it comes to Elio at the moment. Like, she is the wary and the distrusting. Because the change is so great between when they first met him and now. Also, she's still pissed about the book. Don't take books away. Me.
As they
Knowledge is power.
as they walk, Sonia's gonna be like, "So, I didn't make things weird earlier, did I?
With what?
The whole, you know, the herb thing
Oh.
that
No, not at all. Definitely probably the 46th worst thing that's ever been in my mouth, so you're fine.
Oh, under the category of worst things in the mouth.
Oof.
Basically in the sense of no, I'm used to kind of those kind of things. It's not anything big deal, though I appreciate your concern for my boundaries.
and she's gonna, like, as you're talking, kind of like point left tunnel, right tunnel.
To the left, to the bridge.
Okay, then is something else on your mind? You seem, I mean, like, we've only known each other for like, a bit, but you seem off.
Well, I wasn't really kidding when I said that the book that I took from Yalrith has some rather unpleasant things in it from my past. Things I would rather not remember, and have suddenly been just thrown upon me by a curious scholar, and then disregarded by another, so a little off, but I'll be fine. It's just, you know, you get thrust back into something you're not expecting. Things kind of, old habits come out, and I'm not exactly a fan of those old habits, so.
Yara's kind of stops as Elio says disregarded by another and looks confused and is like, are you talking about me?
About me?
But she doesn't say anything. She doesn't say anything. It's just like,
Yeah. He's definitely not being like secretive in how he's talking, but like I suppose angry. He's just more just sort of answering questions, seeming honest.
Oh.
There's at least that. No aggression there.
Hi. Which one of you had the underpants?
He kind of gives you like the thumb symbol, like in the back.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of goblins.
This large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot-high escarpment. A steep natural staircase leads to the lower portion of the upper ledge. The air is hazy with smoke of a cooking fire and the pungent smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins.
Elio will just shuffle around them, go up the stairs, and in essence just deposit a bugbear head, just sort of toss it to the underwear wielding goblin.
Just eat it.
He dead?
I don't know, can you stay alive when your head's not on your body?
No, I've never lost my head.
He's subsequently dead, yes.
Cool. Alright, guys, I'm the boss now. And all the goblins go, ah!
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
Much rejoicing.
Yay.
With that, we will appreciate the return of our companions.
Here you go, we got 2 humans for you.
Wasn't there 3?
Nope. 2 humans, 1 dwarf.
Yep.
Where's the dwarf?
Not here.
He wasn't with them when you was ambushed?
Oh, he was.
Where did he go?
Away.
Away where?
To the king's palace.
King's palace?
Hmm.
Well, Elio will just sort of beckon the humans over with a wave of his hand, and, I'll let them go forward and follow behind them to escort them out.
Yeah, they will follow. They both look battered and bruised and in rough shape.
Is one of them Liam? Like,
I'm
are we rescuing the
imagining
correct
this, like,
humans?
glasses nerd one.
Yeah.
That was the best token I could find to represent
Perfect.
book nerd.
It's amazing.
Perfect. All right. We can always just scuttle down the embankment to the right of Sabrak there. And it's a straight shootout then from there.
Sabrak will move down to the little area there and basically it's like, I will catch you if necessary.
Hey, have fun being the boss. Bye.
Okay, so in short order, you're able to make it back to the cart, where you find your good little kobold friend just sitting and relaxing.
Toe.
Good old Toe. Totally clutched it for you guys last game.
Yeah, Nat 20 is all around.
Right?
He's actually you see him. He's roasting meat, and the horses are gone from the middle of the road. So,
Well, he's not whatnot.
I wonder what that could be.
As we're walking, Sonia's just gonna be, so are you guys okay? To Liam, and I forget the other guy's name.
Sildar Hallwinter.
Sildar.
Yep.
Okay.
They both kind of nod grimly, as been through a bit of an ordeal.
Oh, does that like the slap to get attention thing to Yalrith? You have his book, right?
Yeah, that kind of snaps Yareth out of her reverie. She's kind of in her own head, and she'll rummage in her pack and pass Vigil over.
You'd see Liam visibly oh, thank God. I'm glad it wasn't lost. Thank you so much for. I tried to stash him away as fast as I could.
It worked.
They didn't find him.
It definitely. Mm-hmm.
So basically, Sildar will tell you that it looks like he overheard the goblins saying that they were shipping Grundon off to, pardon me, brain fart, Cragmaw Castle.
Mm.
He says he has no idea what or where that is, but hopes that it'll help recovering his dwarven patron.
Well, I'd say first we should get you guys somewhere safe, and then we should probably then go worry about getting him. If he was being shipped off, chances are they aren't gonna just immediately kill him. I don't know. Things are weird in this plane. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Liam will recommend that everyone regroups at Phandalin. They can check out their new guild house while they're at it as well. So
That seems a fair plan. There might be people in Pandalin who know where this castle is.
it's very possible. Or we can even peruse the library at the guild house.
Gareth perks up.
Yes,
Library?
no doubt no repository of knowledge may benefit us in our future endeavors.
And
Okay.
the timing's a little off because of the audio debacle, but probably this would be a good time to just take a break and let people use the washroom and such.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just about to ask you how we're doing for time because my
Like I
clock got
said,
thrown off by
it
the
happened a
whole thing.
couple minutes ago, but the beginning half of this is going to be a lot faster now.
All right, yeah, we'll take a bathroom break here and see you in a second.
Alrighty.
Can you hear adventure calling? Do you hear it beckon? Choose your fate, the dice are falling. Chase your destiny. Traveling with your companions, forming your own story. Facing dungeons, fighting dragons, live your legacy. Searching for a greater purpose, carrying the burden of a pain-filled history, healing through the comfort of companions, chasing after freedom, waiting patiently. We can hear adventure calling, we will answer bravely. Toss the dice, we'll face our fate, we'll chase our destiny.
I hope you all had a satisfactory bio break or water break or whatever you decided to do. Hydrate, you
break.
bastards.
Break dance.
Mhm.
The rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside. You catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surrounded by newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing in the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but they all return to their business as you go by.
Well, they got busy lives. They got lots of stuff to do. Can't be dealing with venturers.
Sonya's still gonna try to wave at people, but
Oh, you get an occasional wave here and there.
Mhm.
Liam will direct you guys to kind of a little bit of outside of town, just past on the Miners Trail.
Okay.
As you make your way there, you all get all out of the cart in front of this small little building. He asks Sildar to take the supplies to the Miners Exchange. Just a deal's a deal. And then meet him back at the what was that?
I don't know.
That was me, I think.
Oh no,
yawned.
the orphanage blew up.
Wow. Why though? Why
As
that?
debris rains down, firing.
Oh,
Some
the
other
humanity.
adventuring parties trying to like stop a cult here, and it's just like, oh no.
Not the monastery again.
Yeah, where did they go there? Where did he tell them to go?
The miners' exchange.
Yeah, take the supplies to the Miners Exchange.
And then
Yeah.
he went. Because that's when you cut off.
When the explosion happened. I brought you to a small, unassuming building with the guild logo above. And yeah, you can see definitely all out together. It spells school.
Oh.
Cool is cool. What a quaint little building.
Cool.
Here, let me get the door. He goes through like a key ring, goes through like 5 or 6 of them. Is like this one. Oh no, here we go. And unlocks the doors.
Yara stood by the door while he's doing this, looking like she needs to pee, but it's not. It's because she wants to get into the library. It's like bouncing from foot to foot, like a child on Christmas morning.
So he opens the doors, and you guys can go right in.
Yeah, it was just.
Okay, I'll keep her out of trouble.
He said there were bugs in here, Sonia.
I'm gonna zoom out so we can see everybody. There you go. And sorry, Jen, you're getting cropped out unless you go inside.
Join the cool kids!
I think that was the dog.
Can't
Not a
spell
chance.
school without cool.
Jin's just gonna lean up against the door.
I
It's like,
can't write!
That's what
That does
school's
not
for.
mean that you must remain outside, Jin. I could be your tutor and teach you how to read and write.
Is it fun trying to keep up with the algorithm right now, Barry?
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure you
She's
like
literally saying this
immediately
out
went to
loud.
the library. I'm pretty sure it's this.
Yeah, he's just like, guys.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, those are the bedrooms. You know,
Elio was just like sighs. Just
I'm gonna
leans
try
back
and
against
like
the
just
table.
stop the algorithm for a second.
over in this area over here is a nice little reading nook, a nice comfortable couch, and some books there. It's not the library, don't worry.
I was told there was a library.
You lied.
Not in this building.
The front desk is here. I'll have an assistant to manage that. And of course, some more couches and reading spaces. And in here is the kitchen. A nice fireplace for cooking, a good table for having dinners together. And over here,
Follow the
me.
nerd to his basement. My dad always said, don't follow strangers into basements unless you can kill them.
That's a sound tactical plan.
If you
He
can't take
climbs
them in a
down-
fight, don't follow them into the basement.
He climbs down this ladder into inky blackness, and even looking down, you can't see where he went.
Except for Elio.
Just
Nope, even Elio can't see.
Oh, darkness.
Yareth
No
follows.
parents.
Yeah, Elio will tag behind Sonya.
Yeah. I'm imagining we're
As
jumping
you
over to this.
climb down,
Okay.
Yalrith, your foot touches something that feels like almost like a pool of water, but not wet.
And we just go bloop.
Yeah, and as you keep going down, it's like a cold feeling all over, and then you find yourself standing in a stone hallway.
I clipped into the wall so that way Yalworth can get here first.
Yeah, the rest of you all kind of go through the same similar experience, going through this portal, essentially.
Ugh.
okay.
That was a weird feeling.
It is well lit in here. He says, "Welcome to the library."
Meep.
Now, oh, she gone.
I am so
Elio.
sorry about her.
Just this
Elio's
blur of
open.
copper.
Leo just sort of casually saunters in. Just sort of lingers near Liam, no real interest to rummage through things at the moment.
Yeah,
She
the books are the shelves are just loaded with books, and there's
Oh, God.
tables, and like this is a massive library. Yes,
How did you
she's
get all the way down there already?
Dragonborn speed.
Yalworth, we should probably listen
Nerd
to the...
speed.
She's gone.
Faster than light speed.
Like an overeager anime fan at a convention. Yalrith is gone.
Also, the only time I've ever run.
So, who's this?
Oh, I'm not sure yet. So this library, is it actually in Pandalin? I don't know where it is, but I just know that the portal leads here. And Vigil has a theory that this actually links up with other locations around Faerun.
So multiple people can make their way into this library.
Yes and no.
Hmm.
It has to be activated from this side as to where it can go. So right now, it's just linked to the place in Phandalin.
It is effectively a nexus, as you say.
Hmm.
Very, very similar, yes. Like I said, we're still figuring it out ourselves here. There's a lot here to go through.
Sorts of things have you found here so far?
Ancient histories, books on magic. Actually, this is where I got the book I lent to your friend there.
Oh, right. You should probably take that one back. Just that.
I have it in my possession right now, so. But willing to give it back if you do wish it back.
Oh, I just want to put it back on the shelf,
He gives it back to him, pulls it out from his bag, and just gives it to him.
Okay. Yeah, he'll take it. Vigil will, like the little orange crystal there, will flash a bit. We will
Searching for
archive
words.
this again in section 46B. All right. Thanks, Vigil.
I should probably go and make sure that Yalworth hasn't just overdosed on books. I'll be
Yeah,
right
no worries.
back.
So yeah, the statue is of like an elven wizard. robes and everything.
Hell yeah.
Interesting.
And pointy ears. Jin's just standing in the entryway, like, what do I do?
So as Sonya
Meanwhile.
rounds the corner,
Actually,
Yaris
he's
has...
sit-
Sitting on the floor? Okay.
He's just getting comfy, waiting for the nerds to get all their learning out of the way with.
Yaris has a huge stack of books, like
Do
in
you
her
wanna-
arms, and she's still looking for more.
Do you want to read those over here with everyone else for now? So we can actually, like, learn where things are and not technically steal. We don't have library cards.
Not stealing. I wasn't planning on taking them out. I'm just gonna live here.
Forever.
I don't need a bed.
Yeah, but you can't exactly, instruct me from inside a library.
Yeah.
Curses.
Okay.
My seclusion has been foiled.
Wait, okay, actually, would stealing books count as trickery, or is that now just going into crime? Like, where do we draw the line?
That's not mischief. That's just mean.
Okay, so that is
So a
on
crime.
this side of the line. Got it.
That's I may be
So
biased.
Brack, there's some books over here if you want to see on your people from this
My
region.
kind. I would be most interested to learn more of my past.
Sorry, guys, didn't mean to cut it.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm corralling her back to the.
So yeah, he shows you a few books on basically like automatons in Phandalin's history and everything, and some dwarven accounts of the first sightings of automatons.
Okay. Yep, so Brack will gingerly take the books, or at least one of them in hand, that Liam has showcased to the Warforged, and slowly opens it up. It's almost a holy relic that it's holding on to, just of how gently it's touching it and flipping the parchment and the pages.
He'll say, "Don't worry. I know a lot of the texts here are old, but they are magically protected." And to demonstrate, he actually grabs a book and tears all the pages out and throws it.
Sonya's turning the corner at that point, like, what the?
And then the book just
It is a-
reassembles itself midair, and then clumps down
cool.
on the floor. He's like, they're all protected from age, from damage, so just.
Yaris hears the tearing pages as she rounds the corner and almost has a heart attack.
But then you'd hear the reverse sound of it all just stitching itself back together.
And then she has a reverse heart attack.
How?
Same way the book repaired itself. I don't know, magic.
Magic.
My brain hurt now.
I do this.
Are the sections labeled? Kind of like, because Vigil said that there was a place that book went.
Yeah, they are in Elven.
Okay. That's cool.
That's okay. If anyone needs to have a roadmap of here, Sabrak does know Elvish, Common, Draconic, Primordial, and Celestial. So you just ask him, as you're basically walking dictionary.
And actually, Liam will go, "Oh, one sec here."
Pardon me.
He comes back with a bunch of amulets with small orange gems in them. And he kind of hands one to each of you.
Thank you.
He says, "These are like translators, I guess you could say. They each have a little bit of Vigil's magic in them, so if you need to read something in a language you're not familiar with, you'll get assistance."
Thank you.
Hey, as you like smile at him, he goes like bright red.
Aww.
Oh, Liam,
Yes.
Do you have any books on here, Sam?
On which, sorry?
Fae, satyr god, satyr god, also known as Dom.
Visual pipes up. I would check in the Fey section in the northwest quadrant.
Also, I was wrong. He's an arc fae, not a god. My bad. She would know this. I do not. God, Dad would be so disappointed in me. I failed.
He'll give Yalrith a little pendant with the orange gem and one to Elio. And then he'll look around and go, excuse me, I forgot someone.
You come back and the
Elio?
building's on fire.
What is this? Kind of holding up the necklace.
He's a book translator.
Oh.
It works like Vigil. He said that it would just help translate things.
And actually, as you hold it up, yeah, you do hear Vigil talking to you, and the gem even glows a bit.
It's a little more than a book translator.
It's like a Rosetta Stone.
Well, from there, Elio's going to start looking for the section where that book was put away.
Yeah, leave the amulet will actually direct you to that book.
Cool.
Jin.
He looks up from a cross-legged position, just kind of squints at him. Seems like he was napping.
We have couches, chairs a little further inside if you prefer to comfier place to sit.
Plenty comfortable here. What can I help you with?
He holds out the amulet to you. This is for you. Kind of a welcome to the guild. It'll help you read things that you're not able to read.
He just smiles a little bit, takes the gem, wraps it around his wrist, and thanks him, but doesn't say anything about not being able to read. So.
Also, there's meat cooking in the kitchen. We've got one of those magical fireplaces, just roasts food all day. So, if you're hungry.
Give him a soft nod. Kind of go back to meditating.
Also, you might want to stake out a bed before everyone else does. All right.
Get the master suite.
Okay, well, he's
It feels stretched. What area is that book in, Bear?
Hey, you're really
Yeah.
close.
Cool. He will find it and he'll pull it out and start reading.
Yeah, so like mentioned before, it is the accounts from the Cormyr side of things, basically detailing how a mass exodus of Fae encroached on the lands in Cormyr, basically pushing people who were already established living there out of their homes, which then caused a conflict. And it also, further on, chapter 4 or 5 is where you come in as this great commander of the Fae forces, ruthless in tactic and heartless in battle and all this not nice stuff. And there's a picture of you with Luna Moth wings and crazy long claws and pointed teeth.
He just kind of
Sharp, pointy teeth.
he just kind of sighs and he pauses from reading here and there, but he does keep reading through the book.
And it goes on to basically detail how the war is very demoralizing to the people here because they know that for every one of the Fae they put down, they just go back to the Feywild and will eventually come back.
Elio has to read over
We're
that
like
twice.
cockroaches.
Elio he puts the book back and he is beelining fast to the gate or the door, the portal.
Yeah, so all of you just hear that book snap,
Yeah, so Brack and Yalorth are busy discussing treatises, and it's like, oh, that's an impressive stack of books you have there. I must increase my stack. Hey, Elo.
Knocks both of your piles of books over as you're to the roof.
Yep. It's like,
Oh no,
oh.
he's late for school. Runs by with toast in his mouth, knocks your books over.
You
Yes.
got technical theory and my magic theory. And you got magic
Oh,
theory and my technical theory.
Oh no.
how could you?
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah.
Elio will go to find Liam, and he goes, Liam, I have a question for you.
Yeah, Liam is like kind of like shakily taking a sip of tea because he's still recovering from this whole ordeal. Oh yeah. He puts the cup down to just like steady his hand.
The shakiness kind of like calms Elio's rush in a way, and he will at least take a seat, and he goes, so you read the book you had given my comrade. Have you read through all of that?
Twice, yeah.
So the part about when Fae die in this plane, they go back to the Feywild. Is that speculation on their part, or
No, many pixies, fairies come back all the time. The Eladrin, even your kind, return to the Feywild and come back.
Elio looks kind of aghast, sort of like a speechless, like fish mouth thing. Like he wants to say something, but it just can't come out. It's sort of he's baffled.
There's some races that don't, like the lion folk. They weren't from the Feywild originally, but the people that
Right.
were from the Feywild originally are. They typically, when they pass out in the prime here, they just pop back like nothing happened.
He kind of like it gives a bit of a sigh, like a big like tension has left him almost in a way, but he still looks like almost like pained in a way, but it's also like a relief, so it's sort of a weird mix of the two. Oh, thank you for clearing that up for me.
Would you like a cup of tea? He like kind of lifts up the teapot, like you looks like you need a drink too here. Like
The China's
Tea.
just chattering at that point.
Tea would be welcomed. Thank you.
yeah. So he on the table, a little teacup materializes and like bounces towards you, and then he just pours the tea into it.
We will just start to sip it quietly.
It's a black tea with a hint of spruce pine. Quite tasty. All right.
There
How
we
about the library gang?
Well, let
The
me
bookworms.
scroll back. There we go.
Scroll back. There's a rim shot in it for me.
Yeah. I guess once Sonia's just like, should I follow Elio? No, he's probably got his own stuff going on. And she's gonna keep looking up, see if she can find any books on like arc phase. Is it arch phase or arc?
Yes.
Both. Okay.
I think it's like potato kind of thing.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
However, as you're moving, it's, excuse me, Miss Sonia, the northwest, not northeast quadrant.
Is where you shall find your books.
And actually, there is a little, like, in the floor, like a little orange light that goes...
Okay, that's good. It's really hard to tell northeast, south, and west inside.
That is pretty cool, though.
That is cool. I have images of Sabrak and Mercy seeing this and just being like agog as they watch the lights in the floor and Sonia walk past.
Well, if you're looking at it, the lights aren't actually, they're coming out of the amulet and then going along the floor.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah, it's like a wisp of energy that you would just follow.
Yeah.
still cool.
It's like Monster Hunter when you like
Yeah.
use the.
The hunting trail.
Looking for the tracks.
Eyes.
Wait, well, she will look.
It's just like a little orange light coming from the amulet, right? So.
Well, Yarrow has a stack of books and is going to try and leave the library so she can find somewhere comfortable to read,
Mhm.
like a bedroom or something.
Yeah, your amulet will pipe up. To the moment, no beds have been claimed.
No beds.
And she is actually gonna say goodbye to Sabrak and explain where she's going.
The Warforged gives a nod of its head and a wave of its hand, and it's like,
Enjoy your reading, Yalrith. I am sure that there will be many a days that we can spend here.
I hope so too. So many books.
Please
Well.
use caution on ladder with arms loaded with books.
don't throw stones in glass buildings without proper protection. That is all.
Right? Gareth makes her way up. Some books in her pack, some under one arm while she uses the other. Like tries her darndest to get up the stairs.
You got like one in your mouth, and you're just like,
Yeah, and she'll come up through the kitchen just like laden with books.
Excuse me, coming through.
Elio's just sort of staring distantly into a teacup.
And then she'll remember that this room had 2 beds in it, and she will claim it for her and Sonia.
Just that room. None of the other rooms.
Well, yeah, there's 2 rooms with 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom, 1 room with 3 different beds.
Yeah.
Each bed has a footlocker, not depicted there, because I could only import so much on Roll20. So,
Well, she'll pile her books on the footlocker at the bottom of her bed, like stack them neatly.
okay. Oh, I forgot Toe.
It's okay.
Can
Toad's
I
just
leave the
chilling out
cart
with his other
yet?
dragon.
Right.
Cart's awesome, guys, but like, come on.
We left him
Dragons!
to like give all the supplies at the other building.
Oh, Sildar.
Hey guys, I finally finished.
This is neat. And because there is meat cooking, that's where exactly he's
This
going
is
right
meat.
to the...
Yeah. Can't blame him for that.
He cuts a little bit that's off the spit, and like the meat just like replenishes on it. And he's like, oh.
All you can eat buffet.
We're gonna have a round
Amazing.
kobold after this.
Just rolling around.
We're gonna have a kobold.
Throw him at villains and bad guys like a bowling ball.
Oh, kobold bocce.
It's our secret weapon at school.
Kobachi?
All right. So, what are the rest of you doing here?
Am I able to find any books? Should I do like an investigation check or?
Yeah, with advantage because you got your little helper.
Oh god, my mouse.
Your mini vigil.
It was hard to find my mouse because it was popping up on the screen capture, and I thought it was over there. Yeah.
Yeah, you find a couple books on the subject you're looking for.
I just tried to move my character on the screen capture, guys.
Oh,
Like,
Why
is
isn't
this
it working?
I have been fooled.
Is this a desk
Bamboozled.
over here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna read my books down here, I think.
Okay.
The robot is on
Yeah,
the
Sabrak
move.
will go back to the alcove that Liam had showed him, and he's just going to peruse some more of the literature there, and more so, especially very interested upon the origins of when the first automata were discovered by the dwarves. And I'm sure that there might be some of the later literature that's for Waterdeep with the Day of Wonders there too.
There's drawings with specific to your automata. And the passage regarding them remarks that the dwarves found container in a crater after a meteor strike.
Cybric's an alien.
So they went looking for adamantite, and they just found a whole bunch of different units with ranging from like how you've got the 5
6.
dots for one eye.
Mhm.
Others had 4, 3, and 2, and then just like regular 2 eyes.
No, that definitely has you. If anyone were to be noticing with Sabrak there looking through the book, you could see that the eye lenses are sort of flaring up and sort of reading the context of these entries. And it's like the Warforged is filled with thoughts of like, well, where are they now? What purposes did they do? Like, what have the dwarves done with them? All that sort of stuff is kind of whirling in the cogs that are inside his head.
Yeah, so as you read, you see that the dwarves employed gnomish tinkerers to basically repurpose for defense. So basically, they had these guarding their mines up until about a few hundred years ago, when basically the entire area got wiped out in an orc invasion.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely gets Sabrek's attention there. However, eventually he will put it aside, and then he'll try to focus more upon more recent treatises upon sort of the different automata there that might have been found, or even based upon his construction, or I should say its construction.
Yeah, you find a lot of stuff out of like Lantan. The Lantanese princes like to tinker and build. Of course, the House of Inspired Hands, Temple of Grond, Waterdeep, it's mentioned a few times, and but nothing basically reaching the same kind of level of complexity as yourself.
Yeah, if the
awareness, awareness is achieved sometimes in these creations, but not to the extent that it was was found in the crater.
Yeah, that level of sentience then. If there could be emotion put upon a metal face, you'd sort of have like a sense of longing that's imprinted upon Sabrak. It's like the only thing it knows of its kind is from these pages. It's not like, and of the piece that Gundren had provided Sabrak before they headed on out. It's like, I found this, we think that maybe some place created them. And it's like Sabrak is trying to find parts of itself, and this could be a key to where it could gain, like, what is the difference between the different lens configurations? What were they before they were repurposed as defenders? It's you almost feel as though there's a sense of longing instilled in this unit.
Would you like to know more?
Look here.
Sonia got about half of that when she looked over. He's longing for something, I see. Anyways.
Ooh, smut.
Okay, if I found smut of the arc phase, then
And Sonia's gonna be looking like Yalrith here really quick with a whole bunch of books in her arms going up to her room.
she's
I
gonna
need
be
to
like
go.
blushing like, not what I wanted to know!
My innocence!
Yeah, definitely. You did find a book on Fae mating rituals. The Kama Sutra for Fae.
Nice.
I'm guessing, okay, one sec, I'm just gonna do a straight intelligence check to see how long it took for this girl to realize that's what it was. Okay, she noticed pretty quick. And yeah, she's about as red as her hair, and she's just like,
Yeah,
that
your
was inside!
your pocket vigil there is like, I was unaware you were interested in mating rituals of the Fae.
No,
I can
I'm
recommend
definitely
this
not!
section here. We have a full.
No, just shoves it in pocket.
Would you like to know more?
Oh my god.
So, Barry, just out of interest, what were these two sections at the bottom? Because she took a selection of books from both sections. Yeah, right did, I mean.
Okay, you've got some dwarven history and some dragon lore.
Sweet.
There is even in the Dragon Lore section, there's actually a few mentions of someone called the Doom Herald.
It's not ominous.
Sounds dramatic.
Shifty eyes.
Sounds familiar.
Would you like to know more?
Yes.
All right. So you basically you find something on, say, mentioning this Doom Herald, and it's kind of a yin yang situation where the Doom Herald and the Hope Bringer, two people designated from two tribes, are to meet, and their child will be the greatest dragon slayer ever born.
Yara's like unsure about this. Like
But
she
wait.
knows she's not a dragon, but the thought of dragons being killed makes her kind of uneasy. But it's still fascinating, and she definitely, like, Gareth will remember that. Left corner.
Anything else people are looking for? Otherwise, I think we might just call it here because some people have to go to bed.
Sleep is for the weak. We read till dawn.
Excellent.
Get that
No,
bookmark
Sounds
ready.
good to me, Sonia.
No, Elio's just sort of finishing his tea, kind of eventually takes off his coat, flutters out his wings a little bit. But just kind of is quiet and pensive in his tea.
I think at that moment, Sabrak will conclude with his investigation down there. He'll go up and around the corner and notice Sonia. It's like,
I hope that you have also found many things down here in this repository of knowledge.
I mean, I found some things. I haven't finished the other books yet, but yeah, I left one of them over. Excuse me.
Sabrak will go investigate.
Yeah,
Picks up
so
the
it
book.
is a book detailing, the mating rituals of Fae and Archfey, and it's got pictures and everything, and descriptive diagrams on how to achieve said pose,
Why
As
would
well
she
as
need to read
what
this?
as well as what you assume as over-exaggerated body features.
Ours.
The huge
Ours
Not
in
the
artistic-
yaoi hands.
Sabrak will remember this.
Now I'm
then go
just
to close the
imagining for like the rest of the campaign, Sabra keeps like finding porn books for Sonia because it's like that grandparent who's like, "You mentioned you liked this once, and now it's all you're
Yep.
getting for the rest of your life."
I found this
Specifically
during
goes
a
to bookstores to like,
Yes.
Yes, goes to the shopkeep. It's like, oh, how can I help you? Sabrak approaches him.
I need to find the location of pornographic entries. Do you happen to have any?
beautiful.
where are your instructional mating guides?
Specifically for Feywild.
Well, we've got the Feywild Knights right here.
Brilliant.
So good.
All right, and on that note, we'll say good night and see you all next week.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. Sorry for the mess
Yes.
up. I'll have audio fixed for next time, but I hope you enjoyed the rapid fire nonsense that was me.
That's all right. No, thank you for tuning in. Keep safe, be well, and we'll see you for next session.
Bye.
Bye.